Did you hit the record button?
We're live, sweetie. How you doing? Yes, I did hit the record button.
Okay, great. Just wanted to make sure we got all of our bases covered.
We do.
Welcome to Dave and Gay on the road again. It's getting fewer and fewer times that we're out on the road, but we've got a lot going on. And we are at Tampa Bay with the Tampa Bay Parrot Head Club and the Shriners here tonight to present the Big Check.
This is the Big Check from Music on the Bay. And we have word that it's larger than it was last year.
That's what we hear.
Yep, we don't know.
And it always gets a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger every year.
It does, and that's what we're after. So these guys did their job this year.
Everybody did. Tampa Club, the Sarasota Club, I think even the Space Coast Club.
Yep.
Several clubs involved in this.
And
so it has been a great Music on the Bay this season. There was a lot of money raised, and we're just excited to hear the numbers here in a few hours.
So this evening, our lineup this is the way it's going to go. John McDonald is going to be playing live music for you guys, and he starts about 6 o'clock, and then about 7 o'clock is when the check presentation is.
Yeah, between 7 and 7:15.
And then after that, we'll turn it back over to Harry. I think he's got some live sessions going on at 7:30 tonight, so be sure and stay tuned in for that. It's going to be a great time. And so here in just a second, we are going to visit with Mr. John McDonald.
Yeah, he's getting ready to play for the club, and he's getting ready to visit with you for a little while.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
I'll go ahead and turn the mic over to John.
All right.
Hey, what's going on?
Hi,
hello,
John.
Dave.
How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. We got a couple palm trees. The weather's beautiful. We're in Tampa, Florida, so you know what? I'm really good.
We got a little Gulf Coast breeze going.
Love the Gulf Coast. I'm on the Atlantic side, but I do appreciate the Gulf. Love the sunsets.
Absolutely.
You know?
So you're getting ready to go on stage here in just a few minutes. They brought you over to play for the check presentation.
Yeah, which I did not know, but George said this would be a big night, and I said, all right, terrific. So that's wonderful. It's a big night here.
It is a big night. Once a year, after Music on the Bay, we present the check to the Shriners Children's Hospital. And it's always a big deal when we do that. And,
well, it's remarkable how much money is raised. I think it's incredible over the years how much money all the various Parrot Head clubs have raised. You know, it's
well, you know, we party with a purpose, dude.
That's right. That's right. That's why really a lot of people get involved. You know, it's fun. There's the music. There's the party. You meet wonderful people. But as I've been down in Florida recently over the last year and a half, 2 years, I meet a lot of folks, and even if they weren't into it and they weren't necessarily Parrot Heads up north of the Midwest, they come down here and they find out about it and they really enjoy it and they like the party with a purpose.
Well, you can't hardly give it up once you get going.
No. Hey, listen, it's a Florida thing, but everybody wants a little piece of Florida, so.
So let's talk about John McDonald for just a minute.
Yes, sir.
Give us a little history of John McDonald, music history, life history, just a little bit.
Oh, well, the short bio, originally from Boston, so lived in Pittsburgh for many years. I've been doing trop rock since about the mid-90s. And, so I have always loved it. You know, even before I get into Jimmy, I was really loved that whole world flavored thing when Paul Simon did Rhythm of the Saints and Graceland. I loved all those influences of exotic places. And, you know, I've always liked Harold Belafonte, you know, so, you know, Jimmy kind of is the epicenter of it, but I've always liked pop music with a little bit of Latin Islandy feel, and, you know, so it's amazing what this whole thing is crystallized into, you know?
Absolutely. So where are you residing now, John?
I live on Melbourne, over on the East Coast, the Space Coast area, and I get all my friends in the Space Coast Parrot Head Club here. Oh,
that's cool. That's cool. So have you been out on the road? What have you been doing?
A little bit, yeah, but hey, we had a great weekend at Tampa. I played Pass the Grill, and I'm getting ready to go to the Villages actually in a couple of weeks. Never been there, so hey, I just started playing Florida over the last year and a half in earnest. So I've been on the Gulf a little bit. I've been to Diablo Creek and our good friends Pablo and Diana, and I've been bouncing around and I'm playing a lot of places on the East Coast, just trying to get things going, you know, enjoying my new lifestyle down here.
Well, it looks like you're doing good. You got some CDs out?
Certainly do, yeah. I have Right Place, Right Time, and I got the older one. All kinds of small stuff in between, but those are the two main ones, and we're working on new music, so that's the wonderful thing for me, and I think for a lot of people, is that, you can play some original music. You can be an artist and an entertainer, and you can present something a little bit unique and different. That's yourself.
Right.
And you can still have a party, and you can play some party music and classic rock, but you still get to be, an artist of sorts,
There you go. So these guys with you tonight,
Oh yeah, well I have a long-term Mango man, Kevin Kornicki is originally from Philadelphia, but we were together in, our band up in Pittsburgh for many years. He's down here with his wife, who's a career person in the Air Force. And our newest friend, Mike Brown, is a retired fella, great piano player, blues guy from Chicago. They're my unit tonight, and we try to make it a little danceable with Kevin on percussion, and Mike's got the instrumental side down.
Well, cool. So, do these guys travel with you a lot, or?
They do. They do. We're bouncing around a lot up and down the East Coast a bit, particularly in the Space Coast and Brevard area. And, we're bouncing around, and, we do a tropical Christmas, believe it or not.
Wow.
And, but I have always loved this kind of music, and it's really still my passion, so I'm just getting to know people in Florida, though. I was kind of, geographically based, like I said, in mid-Atlantic, western Pennsylvania, a little bit of Ohio, Maryland, a little western New York. But, it's great to be in Florida. I never anticipated living here, but I'm here now, and
there you go.
I do love it. I do really enjoy it.
Well, we'll get your, songs on Radio A1A, and hey, we're proud to be here, broadcasting you this evening. It's gonna be a great night. Great music and great money passed along to, the Shriners Children's Hospital. That's always a big thing. And, so I know here in about 5 minutes, you're gonna be up there playing, so we'll cut you loose so you can go get ready.
Dave, thank you so much, and thank you to Radio A1A, really, for supporting trop rock and independent artists. Thank you, Dave.
You bet. Talk to you later. Hey, break a leg, buddy.
Thank you, brother.
All right. Talk to you later. So that's Mr. John McDonald. He's getting ready to get on stage and get this thing kicked off. We're awful happy to be here tonight, broadcasting the check presentation. We've been here. This is our our third or fourth check presentation?
I believe third.
Yes, I think it is the third check presentation for the club. And we're here during Music on the Bay, and Harry's here, and all of the troops are here during Music on the Bay, supporting their efforts to raise money for the Shriners Children's Hospital, a very, very important event.
And you know what's amazing? Just talking to a few people in the club, they're already working towards next Music on the Bay.
Well, you know what?
They've got it. Yeah, they are just so on top of everything.
Yeah.
And, they don't have time for a lot of things, but yet they make time to get together with all these board members in the committee to get together and talk about next year's Music on the Bay.
Well, you have to. With a venue that's that large, matter of fact, an award-winning venue that large.
Yes. And and the days here grow every year.
Yes, they do.
So, it's just like, used to just be Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yes.
Then it went to Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now they've included Wednesday.
Which is fantastic.
It just keeps growing, and that's great because that means more money for the Shriners Hospital.
It does, absolutely. And if you didn't make Music on the Bay this past year, be sure and try to make arrangements to come down here. It's in March.
Yes.
And the weather is normally absolutely gorgeous down here. Now there's been a time or two, I think about 4 years ago it
rained, yes.
But the last 3 years have been fantastic.
Yeah, and it rained a little bit on Wednesday here, but not long, a few minutes, and then it was gone. So, if it rains, they have raincoats here.
They do. And what does it, hey, you're at the ocean. What does it matter if you get a little bit wet?
Right.
So it doesn't matter. So John's getting ready to get up on stage and start his stuff here in just a minute. So I think what we're going to do here when John gets started, we'll get Dorothy Bedlam over here. She's the president of the club. We're going to talk to her. We're going to talk to Bill. He's the music guy for the club. We're going to talk to him for a little bit. And about close to 7 o'clock, they're going to get ready for the presentation, and it's always such a great time they get everybody up here in front of the stage, and they present thank yous and accolades to all the people that have helped raise the money. All the Shriners come in all their nice gear and their hats and stuff, and it's really cool. And their main headquarters in this area is just kind of like right across the street over here, right across the bay, so they don't have far to travel. So anyway, we welcome you guys tonight to
be sure and stay tuned in. You don't want to go away.
Yep, the big check presentation. Hey, let's holler at this guy right here a minute.
Oh, who is this guy?
Oh my gosh, is it Daryl Clanton?
Daryl Clanton.
Hi guys, good to see you.
Hey Daryl, let's talk a little bit about your cruise you got coming up.
October the 13th, we're going to Jamaica, Dave.
There you go, buddy. What's all the details on that?
Well, it's a trop rock singer-songwriter showcase. There'll be 5 of us on the cruise: Percy Abel, Wayne Sinclair, myself, the Hullets, and Jeff Gallagher.
Right.
And of course, Lyle Wilson will be hosting the show.
Well, that's good.
And we're going to go to Jamaica, Grand Cayman, and Cozumel.
So if people want to buy tickets or get on board on this thing, how do they do it?
It's real easy. All you do is just go to my Facebook page and message me or Lyle Wilson.
Right.
Lyle Wilson of Radio A1A.
Uh-huh.
And all they have to do is call Carnival and tell them they want to be on the Radio A1A Party Cruise to Jamaica.
Well, that's
It's
pretty damn simple. isn't it?
Pretty simple, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. So how are sales going? Do you know?
Very good. We got
Good.
a lot of cabins. A lot of people are going. And what happens is a lot of the artists' friends and families will book cabins and they'll go. So it turns into just like a big party. It's like a barbecue at sea.
Well, it should be.
It is.
It should be. All right. Well, Daryl, appreciate you, buddy.
Hey, thanks, man. It's great to be here. I'm really excited to be here with you guys. You and Gay look great, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. And you
Well,
do
thanks.
too, by the way.
Thanks, brother. Good
All
to
right.
be here.
Okay. Talk to you later, buddy. All right, so what we're going to do right now, Gay, let's kick it back over to the station for just a few minutes while the
Yeah, we have
band
about
gets
4
going.
minutes till the band starts. So,
and, unless you got something else to
well,
say.
we might mention real quickly that
And we don't have to be in a hurry.
no, we're not in
Mention
any
it.
hurry. We're not in any hurry right now. We might mention that be sure and stay tuned in for our Facebook pages, or stay available to look at them when you can. We will be announcing that we will be doing a live show at the Habitat here in a few weeks, and it will be on a Saturday evening.
Who we doing? Who we doing? Oh, the detentions.
No, they're
No?
not till June.
Oh, June.
Tom Shepard.
Oh, Tom Shepard. Okay. Tom and Coley.
Yes.
Okay. That'll be cool. So stay tuned for that. And hey, I guess John's getting ready to kick this thing off.
Yeah, let's
turn
listen
it over
to him.
John. Enjoy the show, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2019 check presentation from the Tampa Bay Parrot Head Clubs to the Shriners Children's Hospital.
Shriners people, have a good time.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you so much. What a beautiful night in Tampa, huh? To be here. Alrighty now. It is a beautiful night in Tampa at Whiskey Joe's. Thank you, Dave and Gabe Burks, and thank you, Radio A1A. It's a beautiful night to be here. Up ahead, can't see the forest from the trees. The dream in my head got me shaking in my shoes up to my knees. The road will twist and bend. Some march to my own rubber band. It guides me like a friend. So I keep my feet moving. Keep my feet moving. Happy dance another leap of faith. Keep my feet moving. Step by step, I find my way. easy. 1,000-mile journey has to start with one small step. So I keep my feet moving, forget the past, now move on, come with me. Keep my feet moving, every day's another leap of faith. Step by step, I will find my way, gonna find my way, I'll find my way. So I keep my feet moving, forget the past, now move on, come with me. Keep my feet moving, every day's another leap of faith. Step by step, I'll find my way, gonna find my way, I'll find my way. That which does not kill me makes me stronger in the end. So I keep my feet moving, forget the past and move on, come with me. Keep my feet moving, every day's another leap of faith. Step by step, I'll find my way, gonna find my way, I'll find my way. That which does not kill me makes me stronger in the end. Woo! So I keep my feet moving, forget the past, now move on, come with me. Keep my feet moving, every day's another leap of faith. Step by step, I'll find my way, gonna find my way, I'll find my way. Step by step, I'll find my way. Ooh. Oh, thank you, everybody. Yes, indeed. Once again, what a beautiful night in Tampa, on Tampa Bay, right here at Whiskey Joe's with the Tampa Bay Parody Club. The big reveal night for the money raised for the Shriners Children's Hospital. We hope to break a record. We party with a purpose here, and it is a gorgeous night in Florida. If you're listening somewhere out in digital land, and this is called Wet Weather, but unfortunately, we have an absolutely gorgeous night right now. Woke up this morning, put my coffee, while rush hour traffic, where the man predicts a sunny day. Pull out my computer, send an email, you write the weather is back where you are. I wish that I was there. I should be drinking up the sunshine, but my heart is drenched in rain. 'Cause there's always wet weather when I'm not here. The backdrops of rain keep falling down. Everybody thinks I'm happy, it's a pitch perfect day, but my sky is always gray when you're away. Ooh, you're away. When I was a good friend to a party, everybody's talking and laughing, sat in the corner all night long. Ordered a rum drink with an umbrella, the kind we drank in Jamaica, and I'm in the on the beach to drown. You love those cute little decorations, sipping up our loving in the sun. Yes, there's always wet weather every day, but you're not here. The backdrops of rain keep falling down. Everybody thinks I'm happy, it's a pitch perfect day, but my sky is always gray
when you're away. You're away. Don't you like on the key? Can't sleep, should be dreaming. I'm tossing and turning. I reach for you, you're still not there. Outside my room, it's sunny. There's not a cloud in the sky. But there's always wet weather every day when you're not here. Transit clouds of rain keep going down. Everybody thinks I'm happy. It's a pitch perfect day, but my sky is always gray when you're away. There's always wet weather every day when you're not here. Japan clouds of rain keep going down. Everybody thinks I'm happy. It's a pitch perfect day, but my sky is always gray when you're away. Oh, you're away. Thank you, everybody. Alrighty. Woo, it would be a beautiful night to do a little Bob Marley Jamaican inspired reggae. So don't worry about a thing. Every little thing gonna be alright. So don't worry about a thing. Every little thing gonna be alright. And I woke up this morning and there was smiling sun. 3 little birds perched out in my doorstep, singing that sweet song. This is my message for you. So don't worry about a thing. Every little thing gonna be alright. So don't worry about a thing. Every little thing Thank you. That's right. Here's one off of our very first CD. We'll work all summer, save our money, we'll go down, you and me, to the south of the border country, where we'll find a life of ease. We'll go down to be up there in the road. We'll go down to Valdez and Nero, have a coffee by the sea. Go live with your mother, I'll stay with friends. We'll wait till the summer ends, then I'll book our passage on a slow boat down around the Gulf of Mexico, and then we'll go down to Valdez and Nero, Cafe Desde and me. We'll go down to Valdez and Nero, have a coffee by the sea. We'll go down to Valdez and Nero, Cafe Desde and me. We'll go down to Valdez and Nero, have a coffee by the sea, have a coffee by the sea. Oh, all right, Rio de Janeiro. Well, thank you, everybody. What a beautiful night. This is Millie Marie Taylor, representing all the ladies from Trop Rockin' Magazine, right here on the Gulf. All right. And it is gorgeous.
All right, you're listening to Radio A1A right here. John McDonald. We're at the 2019 check presentation for Tampa Bay Parrot Head Club. Tonight they're going to be presenting the big check to the Shriners Children's Hospital, and it's a big night, and I appreciate everybody tuning in and staying with us. About 7 o'clock is when the presentation is, so if you want to know how much money Tampa Bay Parrot Head Club raised for the Shriners Hospital, stay tuned, because right around 7 o'clock, we're going to find out. There's only 3 people in the club that know, and they're not giving it out, I promise you. So it's going to be a big night here.
What's going on, brother? How we doing?
All right, let's go back to John McDonald. Here we go.
All right, let's do a little... Yes, indeed. All right, here we are. summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. Oh, lay there to touch your hair and walk with me. All summer long we sang a song, and then we strolled down golden sand to the sweetheart's hand. Oh, the summer wind, like painted kites, those days and nights that went rolling by. The world was new beneath the blue umbrella sky. The soft wind, happy man, oh, there he called to you. I lost you too, I lost you to the summer wind. The autumn wind and the winter wind, they have come and gone. Still those days, those only days, they go on. I guess it serves his otherwise to that never end. My fickle friend, oh, the summer wind. Oh, the summer wind, oh, little wind. Oh, the summer wind. The autumn wind and the winter wind, they have come and gone. Woo! Still those days, those lonely days, they go on and on. I guess it serves his lullaby to that same never end. My fickle friend, oh, the summer wind. 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 Thank you, everybody. All right. Get a little bit. Woo, yeah. Pretend I don't live in it. Sunshine's gonna steal my blues away. Had sweet love, but I found her. Woo! She got too close and I lost her. I'm gonna burn out of the getaway. Wishing I was knee deep in the water somewhere, but the blue sky breeze and don't seem fair on the club and the bird the time gonna reach my chair. Sunrise is fire in the sky, never been so happy, felt so high, thinking I might find me my own kind of paradise. Rode an old Chevy back in a minute, oh, about a boat and the sound off in it. Don't think anybody's gonna miss me anyway. Mine on a permanent vacation. The ocean is my only medication. Wishing my condition ain't never gonna go away. Wishing I was knee deep in the water somewhere, but the blue sky breeze and it don't seem fair. No trouble in the world is the time gonna reach my chair. Sunrise is a fire in the sky, never been so happy, felt so high. Think I might have found me my own kind of paradise. Champagne show, watching over me. It's a sweet, sweet life, living by the salty sea. One day you could be as lost as me, change the geography. Maybe you might be knee deep in the water somewhere, but the blue sky breeze and it don't seem fair. Only trouble in the world is the time gonna reach my way. Sunrise is a fire in the sky, never been so happy, it felt so high. Think I might have found me my own kind of paradise. Check out Kevin Beaner, Jim there. Leaving wrong somewhere, but the blue sky breeze and it don't seem fair. No trouble in the world, I gonna reach my chair. Woo! Sunrise is a fire in the sky, never been so happy, felt so high. Think I might have found in my own kind of paradise. Common in the water's nice, find yourself a new tries, grab a paper like until you never know until you try. Until you lose yourself, you find a key. Hey, thank you.
Hello, Tampa Bay Parrot Heads and friends. All right, we're going to be doing things pretty regularly, but we're going to have a little stop in the middle here. But let's go ahead and get them up, get them up, get them up. Parrot Heads in honor of Whiskey Joe's. What time is it? It's time for a team drink. Ooh. And number 2 for the man who brought us together, whose songs we love to listen to, whose lifestyle we like to live, and we made family and friends for the rest of our life. Let's get them up, get them up, get them up. Mr. B, wherever you might be, what time is it? It's time for a team drink. Woo! Let's hear for the Mango Men behind me. Aren't they great? Yeah. First time they played on our coast. They're very excited. We're excited to have them. A couple things real quick. Kahlua Cuties over there tonight. We're signing up for the Rowdies game, $23 per person. Game is in October. We want to try to get 30 tickets so we can get a tailgate party area designated for us and our name up on the board. So $23 a ticket. And we have a beach raft up on June the 8th. If you are a landlubber and you don't have a ride and you want a boat to take you over there and back, it's $20 per person. So see her over there. Tonight, we're going to be doing the large check ceremony for the Music on the Bay 2019. We're going to start around 7 o'clock, getting everybody up here.
About 7:15, we're going to do a moment of silence for one of ours departed this past month. And then we're going to go ahead and kick off with certificates and a few things and then present our check. So we already have some children showing up. So glad to have you here. And just enjoy yourself, and Mango Men, back at it.
We're going to visit with Miss Dorothy here for just a minute, like we always do. Miss Dorothy, Miss Dorothy, Miss Dorothy. Hi.
Hey, John, can I throw these out?
Hey, John.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Good. Hey, I hear it's even bigger than last year.
It is.
Wow, that is so
I'm
cool.
very, 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 very excited.
Are you a proud president?
I'm a proud president more than I'm a proud person that I'm around all these people.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
They're just great.
They are.
Amazing.
I tell you what, everybody did their job this year, didn't they?
You know what? It ran really smooth.
It did.
I have a great team of people. Bill, he's my co-event chair.
Right.
I have great people that handle this, all of the security and the registrations, all the infotent, everything that we have. I have a great team.
Yes,
Wonderful
you do.
team.
Yes, you do. And Tampa Bay Parrot Head Club, Sarasota Bay Parrot Head Club,
And
Space
Key
Coast,
West.
and Key West. They're all fantastic clubs.
They're all
in this
fantastic.
area.
All fantastic.
Yes, they are. And
the
they
best.
all support you.
Yes, they do.
Yes,
They absolutely do.
Yeah, you're the captain of the ship.
Kind of I am.
Yes, you are.
Kind of I am.
Yeah. So I hear you're getting ready for next year.
Yeah, we're getting ready for next year. Signing bands up already.
Cool.
We probably go ahead and put a registration up probably after our first meeting in May, which is May 19th.
Cool.
And we'll get going again.
There you go. And we'll do it again.
Do it again all over again.
Love you, baby.
Love you too. Thank you.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
We can't wait for the presentation.
Me too.
Driving, oh boy, and your girl's a gin. Commit a little mortal sin. It's good for your soul. Everybody now, and though it gets so damn lonely when you're on a plane alone. And if I had the money, honey, I'd strap you in beside me, even strapless to you. And even if leave you, and leave you back home all alone and crying 10 speed. Oh, there's no need. Pick a kiss for every name. Chug it down the street. I believe in a little while. Woo! So close your eyes now. I'll be back real soon. And though it gets so damn lonely when you're on a plane alone. And if I had the money, honey, I'd strap you in beside me, even strapless. Never leave you, leave you back home all alone and crying grapefruit. And a baby soon, chew a little juicy fruit, yes it is, wash a little night. Chew a little juicy fruit, it's good for your soul.
Mr. John McDonald right here live on the big stage here, outside here at the Tiki Bar stage in Whiskey Joe's in Tampa Bay, Florida. We're having a great time tonight. Lots of people here for the check presentation. We're going to be visiting with some more people here as we go. And from what I understand, about 7 o'clock they're going to kick it off. About 7:15 they're going to have a silent prayer for one of the persons that passed away, and then 7:30 they're going to do the check presentation at 7:30. So that's the lineup right now.
All right, let's do a little Islander song, a little French here. This is called "Do What You Want," and "Face Cover Draw," little island patois. Lately I have been the one that never seems to have much fun. I close my door. What a boy. But when I look into your eyes, they bring me sparkle and surprise. They speak to me. Now I see why we're so happy, stuck inside my pleasure world. Let's break free. Lose our anxiety. Grab your bag and let's go today. All the way to Saint-Tropez, I say. Face the cloud. We'll take our share of us today. Walk the beach of Saint-Tropez. Ooh, la, face the cloud. Do what you want. I'm your pain on a heavy toll. And rain attempts to gain control. You will lose. You can always choose. Now I finally realize what I possess and happiness are different things. So let's sing. This old world stays crazy. It doesn't come with any guarantee. Let's fly away to a small seaside cafe. Woo! Gang bang, let's go today. All the way to Saint-Tropez, I say, face a good God. We'll drink our share of buzz today and walk the beach of Saint-Tropez. Do la, face a good God. Woo! Do what you want. Do what you want. I say let's fly away together. This fulfills our life forever, you and me. Joyfully, she says all nos voyons ensemble. Notre vie c'est le comble avec moi. Chantons la joie. C'est la vie à chercher. True old I'm a well enemy. Let's fly away to a small seaside cafe. Woo! Grab your bag, let's go today. On the way to Saint-Tropez, I say, face the cool drive. We'll drink our share of buzz today and walk the beach of Saint-Tropez. Ooh la, face the cool drive. We got Kevin on percussion. Giving you some island rhythm right here in Tampa Bay. want now? 2, 1, 2, 3. Grab your bag, let's go today all the way to Central Bay. I say, basically drive. We'll drink our share of Thursday and walk the beach to Central Bay. We live, basically drive. Ooh, grab your bag, let's go today all the way to Central Bay. I say, basically drive. We'll drink our share of Thursday and walk the beach to Central Bay. We live, basically drive.
Yeah, baby, Mr. John McDonald right here live on Radio A1A.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. All
right here in Tampa Bay. Thank you guys for joining in right here to the check presentation for the Children's Shriners Hospital, the proceeds from Music on the Bay this past year. And we're having a great time. Lots of people here. How we sounding on Radio A1A? Sounding good? We got people walking up here with the phones on Radio A1A.
Well,
you gotta love it. You just gotta love it. Tell you. So here in just a little while, we'll be getting ready to present the check. About 7 o'clock, they'll start the proceeds, the procedure for doing it.
What a beautiful.
And by 7:30, we'll know how much money that we're donating to the Shriners Children's Hospital right here in Tampa Bay, live at Whiskey Joe's.
David Gay Burks from Radio A1A. Hey, we're with Trop Rockin' Magazine right here. And we're having fun tonight on a really nice night. So, where were you when this was a hit? Ooh, yes, indeed. See the curtain hanging in the window, and music from the house next door. Someone walking up to the doorstep, across the screen and across the floor. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Blowing through the jasmine in my mind. See the pebble laying in the sidewalk, little music from the house next door. So I'm walking up to the doorstep, across the screen and across the floor. Blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Sweet days of summer, the jasmine's in bloom. She lies dressed up and playing her tune when I come home. My heart is hurt and you're waiting there, little cat of the world. Through the arms that reach out to hold me, keep tugging on the bed for two. See the smile waiting and kiss me, and you when the day is through. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind.
Oh, Mr. John McDonald right here live on Radio A1A right here in Tampa Bay. Hey, I've got a special person here with me tonight.
Yeah.
Mr. Dale Clemens from Radio A1A. Dale, what the heck are you doing over in this part of the country?
Man, I stumbled onto a flight out of Cincinnati that was going to Tampa, and damn, I looked and Millie was going to be here tonight.
Right.
With my Tampa Bay Parrothead Club friends. You know, Dorothy made me an honorary member a couple years ago.
Did you really?
Yeah, absolutely. Haven't ever forgot it, and man, I'm tickled to be here, especially to get to hang with you and
Hey,
Gay.
I tell you what, man, we're having a blast, aren't we?
Oh, man, it's great. These guys are solid.
Aren't they solid?
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. John
Good
McDonald
music.
is solid. And we're here for a great event tonight, the check presentation for the Shriners Children's Hospital. You were here at Music on the Bay, right?
Not this year. The previous year.
Previous year.
But the fact of the matter is, that event, MOTB, is voted #1 event by the TRMA.
Several years in a row.
Yeah, they recognize it as a major event.
It is a major event.
You know, they kill it here. They
do.
really do.
So Dale, what's going on with you?
Man, I tell you, you know, my roots are in the healthcare industry, and we're bringing artificial intelligence to yield for the average consumer, and it's really, you know, exciting. Not great radio talk, but
well, I'm artificially intelligent.
Well, we've been on AI for a long time, haven't we?
Yeah, all of my intelligence is artificially inseminated.
From somewhere. I'm going to back off on that last term you used.
So tell us a little bit about this. What you got going on?
Well, it's interesting. What consumers seemingly want to know is what's wrong, what level of care do I seek, and where do I get it? So with our AI, we've kind of answered that question. The fact of the matter is our symptom checker is built on what we call knowledge-based medicine.
Right.
Unlike a lot of things that had come previously, it really kicks it over the top because our assumptions are based on things that have been proven. You know, if you work on a knowledge tree like a lot of symptom checkers have, you're basically getting good in and good out and bad in and bad out.
There you go.
If the data going in is bad, well, it's coming out bad.
Right.
So anyway, not to beleaguer that, but our whole concept in the healthcare industry and with the market is to tell people the 3 things they want to know.
All right, so what do I want to know as a consumer? What are the 3 things?
If you use Health Genie, which will be available June 1, if you sign up for Health Genie, or if your company has Health Genie, you're going to be identified what is your problem, what level of care you need to seek out, and who to seek it out from.
There you go. There you go. So, all right. So we know that my problem may not be curable. Just because I'm who I am, my problem may not be curable.
Well, we have alerts. We really only direct people to 2 specific areas.
Right.
Number 1, can you use telehealth? Can you use your primary care doctor? Or do you need to see an urgent care system or an immediate care system?
Right.
Anything above that, we can actually take this down to a insurance plan network.
Okay.
I'll be quite frank with you. The technology has moved far beyond what I can even deploy.
Right. So there you go.
Absolutely, man.
So, all right. So let's say I get in touch with you, or I get in touch with the system, and I'm looking for some health care. And I get on your website. Is that what I do?
Well, actually, it's a fully functional app that you'll download on your phone.
Okay, so I get on your app.
Yeah.
I answer all the questions. Okay. I suppose that you guys tell me kind of what is recommended for me, or do I choose that?
we built it the way that, quite personally, I would accept it. You go to our website, you select which program you want, which all the programs are the same.
Right.
It's just predicated on whether you have a spouse or a partner.
Okay.
Or whether you have a family.
Right.
Okay. And then from there, very simply put, you get a notice on your phone, and our program operates harmoniously, if you would,
Right.
with an app on your phone.
Okay, so now then I've got your program. Okay. What did this cost me on the average?
Like $19 a month for an individual, $29 a month for a couple.
Really?
And like $39 for a family.
Okay, so now I've got your program. I've got it on my app. I've got to go to the doctor.
Right.
Okay. I walk into the doctor's office. Do I hand them my phone?
What we're doing, Dave, is empowering you with knowledge. Before you walk into that doctor,
right,
if you use our program,
right,
you'll know what Medicare allowable is,
right,
and you'll know what the average billing of this doctor is.
Okay.
So now, if you're a cash pay patient,
right,
it doesn't matter what you are.
Right.
The fact of the matter is, our program, at the least, gives you a barometer.
Okay. All right. So basically, what it's telling me is that you're getting ready to go to the doctor for this procedure. This is what your Medicare or your regular insurance should pay? Is that what you're saying?
You know, a lot of people these days are paying for stuff out of their pocket.
Right.
Healthcare sharing.
Right.
You know, you call it self-insured.
Right.
How many companies do you have that are self-insured?
Right, right, right.
So this is a way to moderate and basically put the cost on the table that you've always wondered about.
Right, right, right. So stepping back just a minute, I've got your program. I pay $19 a month. I'm a single guy. I am not getting any residual or cash value back from your company for going to the doctor.
No, you're not at all.
Okay. All right, all right.
But, you know, there's a couple additions I didn't really want to expand on,
but now that I've drug it out.
Yeah, but we are one of the first companies to ever have a relationship with Rite Aid PBM to take a product to market.
Right.
We, in conjunction with the Health Genie that I just spoke of,
right,
there's and this is kind of a bad word, but not really, a discount program.
Okay.
But based on the Rite Aid PBM, this is a revolutionary idea in pharmacy. It's not based on what we call AWP, average wholesale pricing.
Right.
Our medicine is based on cost plus.
There you go.
So all of that U.S. medicine that you're buying,
right?
You know, you saw it in the news, haven't you, Dave?
Oh yeah. I've seen it.
Everybody is.
Yeah.
You know, everybody. We all feel like we're getting gouged.
Yes, we are.
I can show you a search engine that the cost of one medicine from the same pharmacy is different within 5 miles.
Well, sure it is. That's the way they do it. Yeah. Depending on the area, depending on the people that are in that area. So I understand that. So, okay. So, the main benefit to me through your program, wrapping it up, is what?
Well, knowledge, first and foremost. People want to know three things. They want to know, why do I feel bad?
Right.
What do I do about it?
Right.
And where do I go to get it fixed?
And you're going to answer those questions.
Health Genie and My Health Genie have that
capability.
Cage.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, we probably have a lot of people listen to a little music, but I'll give you a little more background in a few minutes.
Okay.
Really ratify this. All this technology came from training and teaching doctors for over 20 years.
Okay, cool. That's cool. Mr. Dale Clemens, thank you, my brother, for enlightening us.
Mr. Dave, thank you, my
Let's
man.
go listen to John McDonald.
Shit.
Oh, you can say that on the radio.
I poo-pooed. Dude, we're sitting on Tampa Bay doing live radio together.
We are.
Is God good or what?
It is.
Absolutely.
It is. Let's go listen to John.
All right.
All right. Stay tuned. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
down where it's Sunday and the sun shines down on a mountain top. Woo! I took a trip on a sailing ship and then I reached her and I made her stop. 'Cause I'm sad to say I'm on my way. I won't be back home any a day. My heart is down, my head is spinning around. Had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Sounds of laughter everywhere and the dancing girls sway to and fro. I must have played, my heart is there. I went running to Mexico. So I'm sad to say I'm on my way. I won't be back home any day. My heart is down, my head is spinning around. Leave a little girl and kiss her down. Down at the market you can hear ladies cry out along. Heads they there, accurate, fish on us, and the wrong test fine this time of peace to bump. Sad to say I'm on my way. I won't be back home any day. My heart is down, my head is spinning around. I have to leave a little girl who kicks her down. Sad to say I'm on my way. I won't be back home any day. My heart is down, my head is spinning around. Had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Hey, we'll be back now. It's a great night here at Tampa Bay. Big reveal night. So down the way where the nights are fair and the sun shines steady on a mountain top. I took a trip on a sailing ship and I reached Jamaica. I made her stop. Sad to say I'm on my way. I won't be back home any day. My heart is down, my head sending around. Leave a little girl kissing somebody of us. Sad to say I'm on my way. I won't be back home any day. My heart is down, my head is spinning around. To leave a little girl in Kingston town. Sad to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Yes, I had a little girl in Kingston town. Had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Hey, look at that now. All right, it's a nice night. Don't go anywhere. A big reveal night.
Mr. John McDonald right here live on Radio A1A. It's about 7:01. We're going to be getting ready here in just a minute to start the check presentation. I'm sitting here visiting with Mr. Dale Clemens. He's going to tell
about
us
you,
a little,
buddy?
Yeah, he's going to tell us a little bit about what he's got going on.
Well, we've been preaching for a while about this artificial intelligence. That's basically what our smart kids have brought to us. So hopefully everybody will tune in. Mr. Harry T, the madman behind Radio A1A, he and I are working on a production right now to bring our listeners some of the coolest, over-the-top, advanced technology that's going on in healthcare. So I'm excited about that. And, Dave, I'm glad to see you and Gay just back killing it, man. I mean, I know life threw you a few curveballs, but damn it, you guys are here.
Yes, we are. And we ain't going nowhere. anytime soon.
Absolutely,
And we're
brother.
not going very fast either.
Well, I threw up a little something stupid on Facebook today, and it was a little lyric from Don Middlebrook, and he says something like, "We don't go fast down here, or we go slow down here," or something like that. And that was below the tension line. So I can't quote it right up front, but below the tension line is what we have here tonight. This place is amazing. We got, look, Daryl Clanton. He's cruising around.
So, Daryl, what is,
up, fellas?
tell us a little bit more about your, this new exciting, health thing you got going on. We want to know more about it.
You mean me?
Yeah, you. We want you to enlighten us on what you and Harry are working on.
Well, it's just bringing some more content to the Radio A1A network. If folks haven't learned yet, we're getting ready to move into the podcast world in a large way. All these awesome independent artists that bring their music to us, thank you very much, guys. Jonas, Boomer Blake, I mean, you know, I could just go on. But the fact of the matter is, Harry, he's a wild man. So you gotta hang on. And, just out of the blue, he obviously been doing his research for a little while, but out of the blue, he moved Radio A1A network into a new direction. Or an additional direction might be best stated. And, we are heavily engaged in the podcast arena. And that's kind of where my partners and I decided to engage, on what we're going to call our health tech show. Don't have a formatting yet, don't have dates, don't have anything. But, Mr. Tieford and I have, agreed on the terms by which we're going to deliver a lot of cool information to consumers. Kind of like delivering independent artists to listeners.
Well, that sounds like a really exciting thing there, Dale. And when do you think you're going to be kicking all this off?
Well, I tell you, Dave, I'm hopeful for a June 1. We've got a lot of people involved, and regardless of how fast you want to run, how much money you have, et cetera, a lot of barriers to entry. Even if you solve for all those, you have the actual physical and technology issues that exist with a big move. So we're running as hard as we can, I guess is what I could tell you. But we really think this is going to revolutionize the telehealth network, bring it into the whole family of medicine, if you would.
Right.
And make a change. We're excited.
John, fantastic show, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Hey,
Thank you, Dave.
Colorado.
John, you're amazing, brother. Man, I got to walk in and just catch it all.
Hand John the mic for just a minute.
Want to do a song? Dave, you want to do a song? We know you're double duty here tonight. Well, you're a Radio A1A man, but we know that you can play some trop rock. So,
Right,
you know.
I can, but you know what, John, I appreciate
Anytime,
y'all.
brother. You know that.
I know that.
We hung out together on the other side of the coast there.
Melbourne.
Yeah,
That
we
was so
did,
much
you know,
fun.
so.
We enjoyed. You know
Well,
what?
I'll tell you what, this is a good night, it's a beautiful night, and it's always wonderful. It's one thing to get to know people on Facebook, because it's another thing to connect with them directly in person, and
It is.
I'm finally doing that in Florida. I
Yes,
had all
you
kinds
are.
of friends,
Yes,
and
you
I'm
are.
finally pressing the flesh, is the old cliche.
I think you're going to go far here, John. I really do.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, Dave.
Great show, brother.
Excellent. We
Great
appreciate
show.
it.
Thank
It's good
you.
to be here. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Go get you something to eat.
Well, hey, I wanted to share that I don't write music, sing music, or play music, but I did stay at what's the hotel chain? Holiday Inn Express last night. No, John, thank you, man. You killed it.
Daryl, let's push your cruise again.
Well, thanks, Dave. I appreciate that,
Well,
man.
we need to push this cruise.
Well, we're going to be going out on October 13th to Jamaica, Grand Cayman, and Cozumel. And it's the 3rd annual Radio A1A Party Cruise. And we're going to have 5 trop rock artists on the show doing a singer-songwriter showcase at sea. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. We're going to have a good time.
Who's going to be the artists that are going?
Artists on the show are Jeff Gallagher, Percy Abel, Wayne Sinclair, myself, and the Hullets.
That sounds like a blast.
It's going to be fun, man.
Are y'all
We do it in the round. It's about a 2-hour show. And it's a private show just for our guests.
Oh, cool.
So we'll have about 100 people or so, maybe a little more.
So are y'all going to be playing at any of the ports?
We aren't going to be playing. We haven't scheduled anything. Last year we played at Margaritaville in Grand Turk.
Right.
But this year the ports we haven't had any shows scheduled. Just the one that we're going to do on the ship.
That's cool.
We're just going to drink a lot in the ports.
Oh man, you kidding me? There ain't nobody I know drinks a lot.
Hey man. Lyle Wilson got me started on some drink last year that had about 5 kinds of rum in it.
Oh my
And
God.
man, after about 3 of those, you're giving back stuff you didn't borrow.
And you know what? Lyle, he'll do that. He'll get you in trouble.
Hey, he had a wallet full of money. I don't know where he got it from. Oh, wait a minute. He got it from me.
Well, that's going to be cool. How do these people join this cruise?
All you got to do is just go to Facebook to my page, Daryl Clanton, or go to Lyle's page, and the information's on the page, or you can just call Carnival and say you want to be part of the Radio A1A Party Cruise. And that's all there is to it. There's all kinds of cashbacks, incentives, and bonuses and everything.
There you go.
There
we
is.
like cashbacks.
Cashbacks.
We like bonuses. Huh?
Yeah,
I don't know who doesn't like a bonus.
That's right. The more people that book, the larger the cashback bonuses are.
What about the drink package? Is there one included?
There is a drink package if you want to get it. A lot of people get the drink packages, and then there's those that don't.
Right.
So it's kind of an optional thing. You can either choose to get it or not. If you get the drink package, then it's $50 a day, and it's all you can drink. So it's a really great deal.
I can drink way more than $50.
Well, at the prices on the cruise ship, it don't take long.
Right.
So it'll be a fun cruise.
It
man.
will be.
Hey,
All
John
right.
McDonald CD. All right.
Got a free CD.
Nice.
So I think we're getting ready to do something.
Well, Dave,
here.
thank you, man. I appreciate it, and you're the best as
I'll
always.
tell you what, Darren. You my bro.
Thanks, brother.
You my bro.
Hey, Daryl, what end of the ship are you on? I know you have
short
your
end.
cabin,
He's on the
but
short-
what end of the ship are you on?
I ain't telling you.
I only wanted to go 180 out. I mean,
He's on the short end. You know, the little end that ain't very long.
I understand, brother.
Right?
But easy. That's Daryl Clanton.
It looks like we're getting ready to gather up and do some stuff here. So let's tune in and listen to these guys right here.
Okay. All right, guys, we're going to get started. I'd like for the Shriners children to please come up. All the Shriners, Music on the Bay Committee. We're going to go ahead and start. We're waiting on a special guest who's parking. So, all right, we have Jessica, we have Bentley, and Davi. Our Shriners, come on up here. Y'all get in the front, way up front there, kind of up. Because I have to stay back here with the microphone, guys, so y'all are going to have to get behind me and let the kids be up front here. Yeah, Marty, he's over there talking. All right, waiting for a special guest star.
This is the bad thing
Is he
about
parked
radio.
yet?
You can't see the two
All right, we'll
children
wait.
they have here from the Shriners Hospital.
So we have certificates to give out anyway, so we're going to go ahead and start doing that. But we'll go ahead. I have something I want to do first. Okay. Well, we got certificates that have to give out. So all the Shriners up here, please. I want you to see all these fezzes coming out now. Got the lady fezzes too. Come on up here. Where's my Music on the Bay committee? Got green shirts on tonight. Come on up. There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our Music on the Bay MC with us tonight, James White. Come on up here, James. You want a drink first? Go. You can do it real fast.
Oh, he was laughing.
All right, it'll wait. All right, got everybody? Okay. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. Radio A1A is broadcasting us live. Before we start, where's Kristen? Come on up here, baby. I don't know if I can get through this myself. We're going to have a moment of silence for Brian Pops Hamway, who passed this past month. I'd like to do a moment of silence and then the team drink. Silence. Thank you. Let's get him up, get him up, get him up. Pops. In honor of Brian Hanway, Pops. What time is it? It's time for a team drink. Woo. Okay, I'm going to turn it over right now to Denny. Alicia had to leave to do the Music on the Bay Committee gifts that they give and certificates for our sponsors. And ladies, after you're done, we can wait to the next meeting. They have earrings, special angel earrings they made for you guys, and the guys have little koozies. All right, Denny, I'm going to turn it over to you for this.
All right, thank you so much. We've got about 60 of these to give out, so we'll run through them. First is Dorothy Bedlin. All right, next we have King's Executive Limo and Car Service. All right, I saw one of the district managers for Whiskey Joe's. Give it up for Whiskey Joe's. There we go. All right, we have the Visit Tampa Bay. We got somebody from the city here on the visitation. Hillsborough County. All right, Dorothy, you just stand there. We're going to hand these to you. Republic National Distributing. Same thing, only different. Redneck, broken English. I speak both languages. Songwriters Island Radio. All right. Big fan of ours, A1A Radio. All right. I'm going to screw this up, but we're going to try it. Bill Geese King. There we go. Thank you much. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
So Bill is with Corona and Pepin. So just want to make sure you knew the name there. Thank you, Bill.
Hey, Bill. Come back up here. I got one for Corona, too. Yeah. Parrot Entertainment Magazine. Dorothy's got like 500 of these at home on her wall. Compass Storage. Sale Windjammer. Pete and Ron's Tree Service. There we go, Dick. All right, 3 Olives. Blue Chair Rum. Built to Last. Opportunity Services. Trop Roggin Magazine. This one goes to Tough Duck Music. Shore Life Radio. Here we go. All right, we have photo ops. We have Beachfront Radio, Trop Rock Music. Island Time Radio Show. State Farm Insurance, Maria Miranda. WHM Services. Positive Printing. Bill Connolly. Boy, you snuck up on me. Bob Seaman. Brian Couts. Koutz. Thank you, dear. Craig Bornstein. Fireball Steve. It's the Fireball, that's all. Fred Wonder. John McNeely. Jorge Diaz. Kevin Karcher. He's sneaking up on the side. Michelle Morris. Paul Cuthbert.
You get it. You got it.
Okay. Woohoo. Terry Varville. Mike Peacock. Mike Anderson. Lady Kristen. This is a special one. This is in memory of Brian Hamway. Mr. Tom Graham. You're guilty. Come on.
Yes, you were.
It was somebody that looked just like you. B1, Ann Permenter. Colleen Karcher. What would you do? All right. B2, Deborah Harrison.
That's why he said B1.
What'd you say?
No.
Do what?
They're special.
Denise Cohn. The beautiful Helen Connolly. Ileana Diaz. Okay, here we go. Jane Ballinghoff. Jennifer O'Connor. We have a Joyce Cavalier. We have Judy McNeely. LaDonna Umberger. Michelle Morris. All right. Sharon Leverett. Sue Ann Colaccio. We have Susan Bond. All right, we have Susan Seaman. Trish Carney. We have the one, the only, Sheila Varvel. What about Julie Peacock? We have Jeanette Anderson. All right, the last one for tonight is Julie Waters. Want to just thank you all for support that you all have given us here for the Shriners at for our hospital. What we do, we couldn't do without your support, and with our kids here, the support is awesome. The Parrot Heads have come through every year, and I hear that there may be a new number tonight, a new high number that we even beat last year. So congratulations, and thank you for everything that we've done, that you guys have done. I know I enjoy coming out working it. So here we go. Let's see what we've got.
Okay, before we do that, Susan, you want to come up here? She has something special to give to Marty real quick.
Our friend Don Middlebrook wrote a song for Music on the Bay called Jumpstart, where he says, big town, big sound, trop rock, big hearts, be kind, unwind, goodness flows at Whiskey Joe's. And we wanted you to have this morning.
Thank you so much.
All right, I want y'all all scooch in. Where's James White? Sonny Jim, come on up. Sonny Jim is our MC. All right, this year, guys, are you ready for this? We raised, we're going to put this out there, $62,500! Can you believe that? Thank you guys so much. This brings us to a total in 8 years to $334,000. Amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the big
kids,
check
please.
presentation,
$500
right here to the Shriners Hospital. Listen, we want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight. We're running a couple of minutes late. No, I think it looks like we're kind of right on time.
Yeah, we're on time.
Stay tuned for live sessions with Harry Tieford coming up at 7:30. And we just want to say thank you. Thank you to all the fans. Thank you to all the support that you give the Parrot Head
Well,
Club.
and thank you to everyone that made the trip out to Tampa to be a part of
Yes.
Music on the Bay. Got too many events on my mind. But anyway, Music on the Bay, fantastic event.
Well, all the accolades went out to the people that helped put this on.
Yes.
Very nice. And hey, they're already looking at opening registration up before too long for 2020 Music on the Bay, or 2019.
Yes.
2020 Music on the Bay.
Yeah, because it'll be in March.
So
anyway, it'll be 2020.
Stay tuned, and thank you guys for tuning in. And guess what? This is Dave and Gay on the road again, here, broadcasting at Whiskey
I'd like for
Joe's.
anybody who wants to take pictures, please
Music.
do that. But I want to
On
thank
the
you
Bay.
from the bottom of my heart.
And music for the road
to Paradise.
Hey, we'll see you guys on the radio. And Harry, it's all yours, brother.
Also,
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
fine night. It's